Hey guys, I wanted to take a look at a new feature today from an application called Floatifications. Now, you've probably heard of the old name, which was Floating Notifications, and that was famous for giving us Halo-like features just by installing this application. Now, I just want to talk about the new feature, and the new feature is a ticker. Now, it's probably best if I just show you this rather than talk about it. So we'll load up an application, we'll load up Temple Run 2, and you can see for Temple Run 2, I've set it to use the immersive mode, which is great for games. You get a full screen view, you're immersed in the game a bit more. The problem is you don't have a status bar, so you can't see when a notification comes in, you can't see who it is, and you can't see what it says. You have to exit the whole game just to see it, and this is where the ticker comes in. So I'm going to send myself a notification right now, and we'll just wait for this to come through. Should give it a few seconds. And there you go, you can see my emails come through, you can see the subject is test and the body, what up, this is a ticker, pretty awesome, right? So that's what a ticker is, and you can see it'll disappear and you can carry on with your game, but that's pretty awesome for me, especially if you're using a full screen app. You could see it come in, you could see what application it was from, you could see who it was from, and you could read the message. So let's look at this in a bit more detail. If a ticker comes through that you're not that interested in, maybe a screenshot, you can swipe it away quickly just by swiping either left or right or downwards. You can see it right here, boom, and it's gone. If you tap on the ticker itself, it will open the notification, so we'll just take another screenshot here. And also, if you have a ROM that supports Halo or you're using the exposed Halo module, you can actually use it in conjunction with that. So if we tap it, it opens up the little Halo window. You can check it out, do what you're going to do, reply to a message, and then go back to what you were doing before. The ticker also scrolls, so if your message is too big to be displayed all in one go, it will scroll through that message so you don't miss anything. I've sent myself a Gmail so we can test that right now. It should be coming through any second, so we'll just wait for that. There you go, you can see my Gmail has come through, but it's too big to actually fit all on one ticker, so in a second you'll see it scroll through that message. There we go, we can now see the bottom of the message, and then you can either click on it now to enter that notification, or it's just going to disappear and you can carry on playing a game, which you haven't actually stopped. It also works with messaging apps, so I've tested, for example, WhatsApp and Hangouts, and they work without a problem. We should be receiving a Hangout any second now, so you'll see that come through and you'll see how it looks. There you go, you can see I've just received a Hangout, you can see who it's from, you can see the message, you can choose to reply to that right now, or you can just swipe it away, or you can just alternatively leave it and it'll disappear. But at least now you're playing your game, you've read your message, you know what your notification is, and you can choose whether or not to go and answer it. So yeah, it works really well. Diving into the app options here, you've got a few settings for the ticker. For example, the ticker timeout, which is how long it's going to stay up there. You can change the font size, and if we hit the demo button, you can see the font size changing as I move this up and down, and you can also change the lines of text to show. I've got this set to 3. If you increase the lines, it makes the ticker bigger. If you decrease the lines, it'll make the ticker smaller. So that is completely up to you. You also have the option to overlay status bar, and that's pretty obvious what it does. It draws the ticker over the status bar. If you untick that, it will basically have the ticker below the status bar. So again, that is up to you. You also have some full screen options. For example, you can choose whether to have a ticker, chat head, or a chat head plus ticker in non-screen apps or full screen apps. So I've got these both set to ticker because I don't want a chat head. And also something that works really well on this app is the blacklisting. So this is something I use quite a lot, and it's really important to how I like to use my device. I essentially blacklist pretty much all my applications bar a few of them. Most of the ones I don't blacklist are, for example, Chrome, which I have in full screen. So that is an app I want a ticker on. I've also unblocked Android Central just to show you guys something. So let's say I take a screenshot now. I've blocked the launcher. I take a screenshot. I don't want a ticker to appear because I've got my status bar. I don't need a ticker here. And you'll see saving screenshot, I don't get a ticker. Now, if I dive into Android Central, which remember is unblocked, we take a screenshot again, give it a few seconds, I now get a ticker, and you can see what I mean by overlaying the status bar. So blocklisting works really well if you only want it in specific applications like I do. And lastly, the ticker can also be themed. So from default, it's set to light. You can also change that to dark, and you can see the ticker is now dark. There's also themes available in the Play Store. You can hit the Get More Themes and check those out. So yeah, that's the ticker function of the new Floatifications app. Go ahead and try it out. Peace out.